Sorry I don't have a lot of time to actually be making a full blog posting about this. It's probably not super interesting anyways. Anyways, here's the script. Like I said, the hash has been provided. We have some variables here. Don't look normal. Some of it maybe trying to hide in plain sight with system config info, but with 3 zeros at the end. Got some classic obfuscation here, but you know, WScript point shell, MSXML, XML HTTP, creating some shell stuff, and doing some for statements, trying to see the current path, the current directory, grabbing the username here. We also see that there's a function for seeing if a file exists, a function for getting the CPU architecture, so if this file exists, it's 64-bit, if not, it's 86, or 32-bit, whatever. Here's that variable, that weird looking variable. So if we go back and go back up, so if that system config info 000 is not equal to true, we're going to create a new folder to create it for us. And we also have a catch in case it all goes wrong and it sleeps. A function that doesn't do anything, it's commented out. And then we see, okay, if this file does not exist, then we're going to do some decoding, base64 decoding. You can see here it's using a built-in Windows application certutil to do that decoding for you. And it's WinDivert. And creates the DLL here. And again, we have some error catching here. And it's looking for, so this one up here is looking for WinDivert.dll, WinDivert32.sys, and again, if it doesn't find it, it will use a certutil to create it. And here is for the 64-bit. And you can actually, this is actually embedded within the script itself. You'll see that later on. And then we see some good old PowerShell basically saying, hey, if this is a 32-bit, I want you to use this. So it's trying to check for 32 or 64-bit, and depending on what it is, it changes the PowerShell path as needed. So this is for 32-bit, this is for 64-bit. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Here we have, it's using scheduled tasks to do something. Here is a lovely variable, which looks to be base64 encoded, and it is assigning it to this name. And anyways, we have a scheduled task, service name was up above, so service name is this really awesome one here, which, you know, seems pretty obviously not good, but never mind. Creating to onStart, run its system, the highest privileges, root to run the script, and here is the basics. Here's some more base64 encoding. So let's see what this does. This is run every time the onStart. Base64 decode. Encoding, convert. So, okay. Get string, convert from base64. Oh, here's that weird variable that we saw just up above this one. So it's basically running whatever's here. More functions. Creating some, there's the base64 function that we saw above. And then we're going to start to see the actual base64 files. So this is one of the files. Here's another one. And here's another one. So when you convert these from base64 to a executable file and then you run a hash, these are all part of the WinDivert package. And what WinDivert is basically a package. Internet is hard. There we go. It's a packet capture and divert thing for Windows. So, you know, it's probably one of those things that people use it for good things, but like everything can be used nefariously. Okay, so what is this script? Well, let's just quickly take a peek-see, see what it is. See, and Control A, and base64. So this looks like some injection, memory injection, and it's got more methods of basic obfuscation. Oh, so well, this is always nice. .sc, so this is shellcode memory sc. Easy. That makes life easier for us. So now, what is this? Well, it's obviously shellcode. Okay, so this is base64. So, alright. New that. Save as. So this is shellcode base64. Okay. Alright, so start util dash decode. Yes, okay. So we want sc.base64 and then we want shellcode.shellcode. Right, and because I'm lazy, we are going to load some shellcode here with PDF stream dumper, because sometimes there we go. And let's try that. And okay, hit launch. Okay, I remember. So let's run this live. There we go. Okay. Well, we get an error here because it is looking for loading library, Camera32 didn't allow, creating mutex, blah 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 blah. But it halts at load library because it's looking for this WinDivert.dll, and we have it here. You can see we don't have allow any DLL to load. So if we quickly go to here, hit launch, you can see it gets a bit farther. So it's trying to load it, get process address, and then it crashes. So basically, if we actually had WinDivert.dll, we would, probably would get a little bit farther, but obviously we don't have that. So what I would do here is create that folder directory structure that we saw in the script, put the files in there. They could be just dummy files as well, just to get a little bit farther and see what's happening. But yeah, that is what I would do. So maybe if time permitting, I will be able to do that, but let's do it one step at a time.